My friend, today we're going to be playing a little bit of Paul McCartney, Wings. This song is called Band on the Run. This was a request from the live show on Monday and Tuesday. If you're not a member, I would suggest becoming a member. Starting to grow the channel. Lots of fun. So if we're playing this one, we're going to start this one off in the key of D major. And when we play this D major, we're going to use it as a major 7. Gorgeous. The beginning of this, we're going to have a 5 to 7, play the B and the E string. And then when we play this full bar chord and play what looks like a major 7, but when we move it up to the 6th and 7th fret by putting a middle finger on the G string at the 6th fret, and then at the 7th fret playing both the D string and the B string, barring up the 5th, we get D major 7. Now, you can't play it down here. In fact, there are a multitude of ways to play this all over the fretboard. If you don't know these chords, check out this channel, or just go to your favorite browser, mine is Bing, and then type in my silly name, W-A-G-O, and the chord name, A minor 7, flat 5, or C9. There'll be this guy telling you how to play different inversions or ways to do the triad. Cool? If we keep going, after we get through the groove of D major 7, there's like a on the 5 to 7, and then we're going to be holding out what looks like our G major, but it's not going to be just a G major. We're going to have a G major 6, which means we're going to be putting the E inside of there as a very cool proponent. So if we were to play like a G major here and then put our finger down to the E, it kind of feels like playing an E minor, doesn't it? But it isn't. It just has the tonality of it. Alrighty, when we play back and forth to the G major, the next one goes up to the 12th fret, to the 10, to the 12, to the 10, and then slides down to the 7. We're basically going to be staying pentatonically through this whole thing using a D major pentatonic, and then going through the C down to the G. The last time through, it changes the tonality to a G minor, and then it changes it to a G minor 6. So let me show you how to play that here. When we play that G6, we're playing G, B, and E. And we play a G minor 6, we still have the G and the E, but we need to flatten our media, the 3rd, down to an E flat. That gives us a gorgeous, huh? Love that. So that's pretty the rub in the beginning. Let's hear it out. Then it comes in with words. Stuck inside these walls, set inside forever, never seen no one nice to see, nice like you. We're going to be going to our D major, G minor 6, holds that out to the G minor 6 and does a kind of a tempo change and goes to the A minor. Goes to A minor to D major. So the minor 2 to the major 5. This is where it comes in with that essentially we're going to be playing an E. E goes to G to A. E, G, A. Feels good to go back to that the F sharp is the major 7th chord. Builds a lot of tension. Anyway, when going through there, the next part does if I ever get out of here, thought about giving it all away, maybe to some charity. All I need is a pint a day, A minor to D, if I ever get out of here. Does that G, A, C, D, E, G. That's the lick. It's a pentatonic lick, comes out of nowhere, it doesn't really fit the song. However, Paul McCartney, whatever. And here we go! It's gonna do. You're gonna hold out that D to a C, D to a C, C, F major 7, C, there's a slight retardando and a straight decrescendo where it gets a little slower, gets a little quieter, while going back between the two, and then goes into C major. Well, the rain exploded, F major 7, with a mighty crash, as we fell into the sea sun. The first one said to the second one, I hope you're in E minor. The chorus is going to be the one chord, G major to C, G, then we're going to be hitting, I forgot, E minor, E minor to A minor, and then we're going to be holding out our F major 7 to C major, then a F major 7 back to G, for C, F major C, C, F major C, C, F major C, C, F major C. And if you want to know how to, pentatonic. So you're going to go up to the 8th fret, 8, 5, 8, 5, 8, 5, 8. And I don't think that's straight up. I think there's more like, there's something like that. I don't remember. And when going through this, it goes back and forth and it does an instrumental. E minor, G major, C, 2, 3, 4, E minor, C major, A minor, do, 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 F major 7, C 2, 3, 4, F major 7, slight retardando, straight up decelerando, and then it goes into the chorus again. Yes, the band on the run, band on the run. After that, it goes to the 5th verse. A lot of verses. Goes through that a couple hundred trillion times, and then it does the outro. E minor, G to C. Finish. If you had a great time with this, as much as I did, thumbs up, put some cool in the comment section, join our music community, and if you haven't already subscribed to be a member, why don't you subscribe to be my friend, my friend?